Tens of thousands of creatures, will they rise to triumph or succumb to defeat? Across the vast wilderness of Africa, where thunder rumbles and the wind sweeps through the morning mist, a magnificent natural drama is unfolding. Before the first rains of the season have a chance to soften the cracked earth, the land and sky awaken with a sudden surge of movement, carrying the vibrant pulse of life. From the very edge of desolation and hunger, a grand journey begins. No map, no promise, only instinct, guiding the way across hundreds of sun-scorched kilometers. No one witnesses the very instant of departure. No farewell words. But within eyes fixed upon the horizon lies a yearning for life, a determination to press onward despite the looming peril and shadows concealed within the tall grass. This is not merely a migration, it is nature's silent proclamation. Life never ceases so long as hope endures and a steadfast step remains. Where are you watching from? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Are you ready? A journey that transcends the boundaries of instinct limits and time awaits. Each year, thousands of newborn antelopes emerge into the world amidst the Great Migration. More than 20 years ago, the Liuwa Plain lay shrouded in silence. Unrestrained hunting has inflicted severe declines upon wildlife populations. The migration of 60,000 blue wildebeest has now dwindled to merely half that number. The Cape buffalo population has plummeted to fewer than 50 individuals. Lions teetering on the brink of extinction are represented solely by Lady Riyadh, the solitary lioness roaming the wilderness alone. But nature, through steadfast conservation efforts, is beginning to revive. The dry season arrives with temperatures soaring to 30 degrees Celsius as small herds of antelope graze cautiously around the scarce watering holes. The lions move with silent grace, their piercing gaze attuned to every subtle movement. Hidden within the wild grasses, they hunt with an intensity so profound, it feels as though all of nature holds its breath. Only when the storm arrives does the true migration commence. More than 45,000 blue wildebeest rend the savannah, accompanied by zebras and 700 topi. The migration draws in as many as 350 spotted hyenas, the dominant predators of the savannah. African wild dogs move with silent precision, communicating through glances and footsteps, encircling the vulnerable prey. The Liuwa Plain transforms into a labyrinth of survival where escape seems all but invisible. Stretching over 3,300 kilometers, Liuwa is not merely a land, it is a living emblem of untamed vitality. Before us lies an endless expanse of grassland, devoid of mountains or towering skyscrapers, only a vast sea of grass stretching all the way to the horizon. The climate here bears the unmistakable imprint of the tropical monsoon winds. The rainy season stretches from November through April, bringing with it a generous annual rainfall of 960 millimeters. Thunderstorms can unleash winds exceeding 60 kilometers per hour, yet they seldom inflict lasting damage. In the dry season, daytime temperatures can soar beyond 35 degrees Celsius, only to plunge below 10 degrees Celsius as night falls. Though harsh and unforgiving life in Liwa persists and flourishes, this is the home to more than 50 species of animals ranging from wild buffalo to antelope and desert foxes. The skies bear witness to over 357 bird species, with waterfowl reaching their peak during the flood season when Liwa is submerged. The dry season transforms this place into a gathering ground for predators and scavengers alike. As the earth fractures and the dry winds scatter the withered grass, Liwa enters its harshest season of the year. The dry season arrives as an unrelenting harbinger. The lake gradually vanishes, its waters retreating beneath the relentless blaze of the scorching sun. The grasslands, parched and brittle, smolder under the fierce, unyielding heat. Life contracts into tiny pools of water, fragile sanctuaries amidst the vastness. The temperature swings between day and night soar to nearly 30 degrees Celsius, posing a relentless challenge to every living creature inhabiting this realm. When water becomes scarce, the creatures of the wild begin to alter their patterns of distribution. The herds gather closely together, ecological interactions grow tense, and the delicate balance of the ecosystem becomes increasingly fragile. Beneath the blazing sun, the herd of blue wildebeest Conochaetes taurinus embarks on a grueling journey. They do not follow a fixed route, but rather a complex cycle etched deeply into the instinct of the herd. Each year, as the rains cease and the grasses wither to brittle hues, they depart the parched barren lands to seek the Mushumashi plains, where verdant grasses and lingering waters endure. This is the cycle of life, the ever-shifting rhythm of Liwa. As food becomes increasingly scarce, the topi must alter its diet. Usually grazing on fresh short grasses, they are now compelled to consume less nutritious plants, even resorting to leaves. Though far from ideal, it remains a vital condition for survival. The herd grows increasingly vigilant, curtailing their daytime activity to conserve energy. At dawn and dusk, the antelopes gather beside the watering hole, seeking not only the life-giving water, but also affirming their fierce vitality amidst the untamed wilderness. Their form tells a tale of endurance and remarkable adaptability. Their broad chests and powerful muscles grant them the endurance to traverse vast distances across the sprawling savannah. The silvery fur not only serves as a cloak of concealment, but also reflects the sun's rays, shielding the creature from the relentless heat. A long tail and a flowing mane serve as precious tools of communication within the herd. The topi antelope possesses a complex communication system, maintaining order within its ever-changing environment. The call of the male resonates across a distance of up to 2 kilometers, proclaiming its location and issuing a warning. They also mark their territory and reinforce social bonds through scents and chemical signals. Movement is not merely a quest for sustenance. It is a primal instinct for survival woven through the fabric of unity. Within the vast herd, each individual responds to signals from its companions, forming a network of rapid reactions, a phenomenon known as collective intelligence. Amidst the scorching heat and swirling dust of the dry season, the sight of a herd of tawny antelopes crossing the cracked savannah emerges as a powerful emblem of unwavering resilience. Across the golden expanse of the savannah, zebras stride with assured grace, embodying living masterpieces crafted by the hand of nature. Bold black and white stripes stand out vividly, each individual bearing a unique pattern unlike any other. Each stripe tells a tale of evolution, marking the existence and survival strategies of its bearer. The plains zebra traverses vast expanses of land stretching from Ethiopia to Namibia and South Africa, embarking on a remarkable migration. The stripes are not merely visually striking. They also serve to cool the body, provide camouflage, and ward off harmful insects. Across the vast plains of Zambia, herds of zebras known as haram move in harmonious synchrony, bound together like a close-knit family. The dominant male stands vigilant, guarding his territory, while the female and her offspring remain closely bonded, a vital alliance when water sources dwindle. This stands as a testament to the resilience and unity essential for survival in such a harsh environment. The ancient journey of the zebra stretches over 1,100 kilometers each year, traversing mysterious pathways deep within the wilderness. Trails unseen on any map, etched solely within the memory of each individual, lead to hidden springs and the ephemeral floodplains. But this flat expanse is far from safe. When faced with danger, zebras do not flee alone. Instead, they move as a unified, cohesive herd. Muscle and instinct intertwine, forging a tempest of raw power. This is not merely a race of speed, but a powerful testament to the unity of the wild community. The zebra can reach speeds of up to 65 kilometers per hour when running astonishingly swift beyond belief. But even at that speed, it was not enough to escape the razor-sharp jaws of the lion. When cornered, the zebra's kick transforms into a final, formidable weapon capable of shattering the bones of its adversary and stretching the fragile thread between life and death. Yet life hangs by the most fragile of threads. A single misstep and the predator's jaws will clamp mercilessly around the neck. Did you know that a zebra can sprint at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, yet it can still fall prey to a lion? Imagine you are running, yet your speed is no match to escape the predator. Not long ago, the majestic roar of the lion echoed across the vast savannas of Zambia. But by the close of the 20th century, they had vanished, leaving behind only a shadow, a solitary spectre known as Lady Leia, the last remaining lioness. She wanders alone across the grassland like a guardian of memories from a kingdom long fallen. But from that solitude, a miracle unfolds. A new generation of lions begins to reclaim the desolate wilderness. One of the first warriors to emerge is Bon Jovi, a formidable male lion crowned with a thick, majestic mane and an aura steeped in legend. He was like a young king returning from a long exile. Bon Jovi emerged as an emblem of revival, carrying with it the thunderous echoes of the wild. Lions are not merely solitary predators. They are social strategists bound by bloodlines and intricate hierarchies of power. This structure is the very key to survival, especially during the harsh dry season when food becomes exceedingly scarce. Together they defend their territory, share their prey and roar in unison, a timeless symphony that stirs the memories of a long-lost era. Each hunt unfolds as a gripping drama of survival, where the pride of lions moves with the precision and unity of battle-hardened warriors. The hunt unfolds in silence, then erupts into chaos as the decisive moment draws near. With its massive frame, the male lion can weigh up to 225 kilograms, its thick mane serving as a formidable shield in life-or-death battles. Their roar can resonate up to 8 kilometers away, a commanding declaration of dominance to any intruder. However, the lion does not always succeed in its hunt. Only about 20 to 30% of hunting attempts end in success. Each failure only served to intensify the hunger, driving it to an even more ferocious edge. The return of the lion to the lands of Zambia is not merely a triumph of conservation, it is the revival of a timeless natural heritage. This stands as a testament to unwavering determination, the remarkable capacity to rise from ashes, and the formidable power of unity. The lesson drawn from the lion serves as a poignant reminder of the vital importance of safeguarding every fragment within the tapestry of nature. Though relentless and unforgiving, life invariably finds a way to endure, to roar anew, and to inscribe proud new chapters upon the annals of existence. The roar of a lion can reverberate across the savannah, shaking the very earth beneath. Yet did you know that only 1/3 of their hunts end in success? On the cracked earth, the delicate paw prints of the cheetah emerge like the elusive traces of a mysterious hunter across the Liuwa plain. In the midst of drought and fierce competition, the journey of the cheetah stands as a vivid testament to exquisite evolution where speed and strategy intertwine into the art of predation. The cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth, can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 3 seconds, reaching a top speed of 65 miles per hour. From 0 to 96 kilometers per hour, in a mere 3 seconds swifter than even the most elite sports cars. Their bodies are a masterpiece of design, featuring a supple spine and 4 slender yet powerfully muscled legs, enabling them to reach a top speed of 105 kilometers per hour. Yet each pursuit is a life or death gamble, never extending beyond 300 meters and lasting but a few fleeting seconds. Each failure drains precious energy, compelling the cheetah to deliberate every move with utmost caution. Thanks to its caution and cunning strategy, the cheetah has become a masterful hunter. The lightning-fast hunt lasts but a single minute, during which their body temperature soars, rapidly compelling them to rest in order to avoid exhaustion. Hunting at dawn and dusk helps to avoid the scorching heat and evade predators such as lions. The cheetah seldom feasts upon carrion. It relies instead on its exquisite hunting skills and precise calculation. This attests to an inherent independence and a flawless adaptation to the harsh environment. The cheetah possesses a unique social structure. The females live solitary lives, while the males form small groups known as coalitions. These groups serve to defend their territories and enhance their chances of mating. The cheetah does not roar like the lion. Instead, it emits soft, subtle sounds that convey a quiet, yet keen presence. By the year 2024, the number of mature cheetahs in Liwa had dwindled to a mere 18 individuals, while across the globe their population barely reached 6,500. 18 individuals remain, while globally their numbers have dwindled to approximately 6,500. Conservation initiatives are expanding ecological corridors and enhancing gene flow to preserve genetic diversity, enabling cheetahs to adapt to environmental changes and endure into the future. Protecting the cheetah is not merely about increasing its numbers, it is about preserving the integrity of its genetic heritage, a vital key to the species' enduring survival. The African wild dog, adorned with its uniquely patterned coat, stands as one of the most socially intricate carnivores. Each individual is readily distinguishable by a striking mosaic of black, pale, yellow-brown, and white hues. These patterns not only help maintain cohesion within the herd, but also assist them when hunting across vast expanses of land. The large, rounded ears of the African wild dog serve not only to detect distant sounds, but also to regulate body temperature amid the relentless heat of the African savannah. Both the cheetah and the African wild dog stand as testament to the diversity and subtlety of adaptation. They embody the vibrant beauty of the wild and remind us of our profound responsibility to conserve these precious species. In Liwa Plains, the formidable African wild dogs live under the rule of a solitary alpha pair, the only ones granted the right to reproduce. Yet what truly sets them apart is the remarkable unity that binds the entire pack. Each individual devotes their full strength to support one another, from nurturing the young pups to hunting together as a united force. This remarkable harmony enables the African wild dog to achieve an astonishing hunting success rate of 90%. Certainly, please provide the Vietnamese text you would like me to translate into English narration. Their hunting strategy resembles that of an elite military unit, with each dog assuming a distinct role, pursuer, flanker, or blocker, rendering escape nearly impossible for their prey. This collective strength reveals itself in the way they share food and nurture one another. For the African wild dog, survival does not hinge on individual strength, but on the power of cooperation. The wild dog, once teetering on the brink of extinction in this region, has made a remarkable comeback. Thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, a pack of 11 individuals was reintroduced in the year 2022. The pack of wild dogs swiftly adapted and thrived, ushering in a new chapter for their species. Their resurgence stands as a monumental triumph of conservation, a testament to the indomitable resilience of nature when afforded protection. Life has returned sustained by the unwavering dedication of those who safeguard the wild. In the tranquil skies of the dry season over Liuwa Plains, the martial eagle soars hundreds of meters above the earth. With wings spanning over 2.5 meters, it ascends into the air with a graceful, commanding presence. Unhurried there exists only the silent dominion of the sovereign ruler of the vast sky. As the largest eagle in Africa, the martial eagle measures nearly 1 meter in length, boasts a wingspan exceeding 2.5 meters, and can weigh up to 6.5 kilograms. Its claws possess the formidable strength to snap a human forearm, delivering unparalleled precision in every strike. Not only its size, but also its keen eyesight enables it to detect prey from hundreds of meters above. In the dry season, when life is put to the test, its extraordinary eyesight enables it to detect tiny prey from afar. This is the perfect fusion of physical might and keen intellect, transforming the martial eagle into a masterful predator of the skies. Each time the wings unfold, it is not merely an act of hunting, but a profound emblem of the delicate equilibrium that governs the natural world. In the dry season's light, the martial eagle can detect prey from a distance of 6 kilometers, surpassing all other predators within the ecosystem. When the peregrine falcon dives at a staggering speed of 160 kilometers per hour, its strike unfolds in a fleeting instant, an act of absolute precision. At 160 kilometers per hour, its strike unfolds in a mere instant, executed with absolute precision. However, to endure the eagle requires more than mere strength and speed. It demands resilience and an extraordinary capacity for adaptation. As the antelope journeys in search of water, the martial eagle soars tens of kilometers each day, hunting with precision while deftly evading the encroachment of humanity. Though perched at the pinnacle of the food chain, the martial eagle is far from invulnerable, as the very habitat it depends upon faces relentless threats. In the year 2024, it was classified as a species at risk of extinction due to habitat loss and various other threats. The fate of the martial eagle embodies the delicate balance between nature's formidable strength and its fragile vulnerability, poised on the razor's edge of survival. As the powerful charge draws to a close, the expanse of the grassland falls into a profound silence, and another creature begins to emerge, steadfast and no less vital. The arrival of the white-backed vulture signals the continuation of nature's eternal cycle. Beneath the blazing sun, the Liuwa Plateau transforms into a shimmering sea of golden dust as flocks of vultures ascend in broad, languid spirals. This patient journey unveils a rhythm of life entirely distinct, intimately entwined with their role as the silent sentinels of the natural world. The white-backed vulture, one of the largest scavenging birds in Africa, measures between 78 and 98 centimeters in length, boasts a wingspan reaching up to 2.25 meters, and can weigh as much as 7.2 kilograms. They are the sentinels of the sky, their stark white backs strikingly visible as they spread their wings wide, and their bare heads devoid of feathers, allowing them to delve effortlessly into carcasses without fear of infection. The keen eyes of the white-backed vulture can spot carrion from afar, playing a vital role in maintaining ecological balance by disposing of carcasses, preventing the spread of disease, and recycling nutrients back into the earth. In the dry season, when herbivores such as the topi, antelope, and zebra are utterly exhausted, the role of the white-backed vulture becomes profoundly vital. Vultures often gather in large groups, capable of stripping a medium-sized carcass bare in less than an hour. Their robust digestive system possesses the remarkable ability to neutralize dangerous bacteria and viruses, thereby preventing the spread of disease within the ecosystem. The white-backed vulture does more than merely recycle death. It stands as a silent guardian of life within nature's relentless cycle of birth and decay. However, the population of the white-backed vulture has plummeted dramatically. From an estimated 270,000 individuals in just the past 50 years, this population has declined by more than 80%. By the year 2024, they had been classified as critically endangered on the IUCN Red List. The primary cause is poisoning from carcasses contaminated with pesticides, veterinary drugs such as diclofenac, and even deliberate acts of poisoning. Each individual lost is like a blade severing the delicate threads woven through the ecological tapestry, inflicting profound consequences upon the entire grassland ecosystem. In Liuwa, where life and death intertwine in an unending dance, the white-backed vultures emerge as nature's final custodians, cleansing the land and maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Often misunderstood as an ill omen, the white-backed vulture is in truth one of the most vital creatures within the ecosystem, safeguarding life itself and ensuring the relentless continuation of nature's cycle. Sometimes it is the creatures least noticed that play the most vital roles. As the first rains of the season arrive, draping the parched earth in a verdant cloak, the Liuwa Plains welcome the Cape buffalo herds, those steadfast dark-hued warriors standing resolute upon the vast grassland. Each ponderous step imprints deeply upon the soft earth, carrying with it the breath of an entire ecosystem. This ecosystem is governed by the formidable power of the herd, preserved through millions of years of evolution and ancestral memory. The Cape buffalo, also known as the African buffalo, stands as the largest wild bovine in Africa, weighing between 870 and 900 kilograms. They are known as the Black Death, a name earned through their unpredictable nature and formidable offensive power. The curved horns form a formidable boss, a solid bone shield serving as their powerful defensive weapon. Although the females are smaller in size, they possess a sturdy physique steadfastly guarding the herd in moments of peril. Unlike many migratory species, the Cape buffalo does not abandon Liuwa during the rainy season. Instead, it moves laterally within the region to exploit the abundant food resources. This behavior serves to maintain the cohesion of the herd, a vital secret to survival in such a harsh environment. The Cape buffalo stands as a symbol of adaptation and the formidable strength inherent in the wild. They possess an extraordinary ability to adapt to wetland environments, skillfully accessing food throughout the year without the need for long-distance migration. The herd moves in a purposeful formation guided by seasoned individuals who draw upon memory and experience. A keen sense of smell enables the water buffalo to detect sources of water and looming dangers from as far as 2 kilometers away, even though their vision and hearing are not as acute as those of other predators. The sense of smell, intertwined with memory and collective vigilance, keeps the wild buffalo perpetually alert, especially when confronted by predators. The Society of Cape Buffalo is built upon a spirit of unity and mutual protection, with herds that can number over 300 individuals. When threatened, instead of scattering in panic, they stand united, forming a protective barrier. These remarkable coordinated counterattacks have brought down even the lion, a testament to the formidable power of collective strength and the instinctive drive to protect. During the rainy season, the wild buffalo is not merely a living lawnmower, but also the gardener of the ecosystem. Each adult consumes 15 kilograms of dry grass daily, playing a crucial role in regulating the vegetation and facilitating access to food for other species. They also stimulate the growth of grasses and soil microorganisms, restoring and enriching the earth after the rainy season. The Cape buffalo, though unassuming and silent, plays an indispensable role in sustaining the vitality of the entire ecosystem. The lesson of collective strength and unity is not merely an instinct for survival, but a testament to the harmony inherent within nature. The balance and prosperity of this world are woven from countless connections where every step carries profound significance. After our journey alongside the Cape buffalo, what aspect of this remarkable creature has left the deepest impression upon you? Share your thoughts in the comments section and let Nature Moment know. Across the verdant grasslands, the graceful impala stands poised, its elegant curved horns rising prominently against the vast expanse of the savannah. Long, slender claws glide effortlessly through the soft mud, as if born to dwell within this very land. With their distinctive black markings on the legs, red lechwe stand out effortlessly amidst the ethereal mist that blankets the flooded savannah, where the chorus of frogs weaves a natural symphony. Here, water is not merely a source of life, it is the very rhythm that pulses through every living creature. Around 700 impalas inhabit the waterside region throughout the year. They shift their positions in response to fluctuations in water levels and the quality of the submerged vegetation. As the waters rise, they migrate to more suitable areas, seizing every opportunity to exploit the abundant food sources. The impala has evolved an extraordinary sensitivity to shifts in the hydrological landscape, as if it can hear the whispered secrets of the flowing water. During the dry season, they gather along the edges of the wetlands, sustaining a steady supply of nutrients while evading their predators. With their steady presence, they serve as the primary prey for lions, hyenas, and Nile crocodiles, sustaining the delicate energy balance within the food chain. Not merely prey, their rhythmic movements play a vital role in dispersing aquatic seeds, rejuvenating the underwater vegetation. In the misty morning light, a herd of impalas springs gracefully across the water's surface, embodying the essence of adaptation and the relentless rhythm of life's renewal. As the waters rise, they begin to emerge, then move towards the shallows, occasionally merging with herds of impalas. The red lechwe's physique is exquisitely adapted for a semi-aquatic existence, its natural oily coat repelling water and preserving warmth as it wades through the chilly depths. When pursued, the entire herd plunges into the water, employing their swimming prowess and agility to evade imminent danger. This tactic unsettles the predator, causing it to lose balance, abandon the chase, or slow its momentum. Their vitality lies not merely in their speed, but in their remarkable capacity to adapt with agility to their environment. They move in harmony with the flow of the water, selecting the most suitable grasses, and coexist peacefully with other species without rivalry. The impala emerges as a vital link within the ecosystem, regulating plant growth, forging safe corridors for birds, and sustaining a crucial food source for predators. With its compact frame, the impala often becomes the quarry of the leopard, the silent sovereign of the night. Not relying on roar or speed, the leopard thrives through silence, patience, and a precise leap. This solitary hunter moves with deft grace through the flooded realm, a domain inhabited by only a handful of elusive leopard cats. Though few in number, they remain perched at the very pinnacle of the food chain, even as the rainy season drives herbivores into retreat. The rainy season brings both opportunity and challenge as the herds of antelope migrate to fresh grasslands, yet the terrain becomes increasingly unpredictable. The leopard cat must calculate every move with precision. The brackish waters teem with peril, demanding exceptional agility and hunting prowess. The survival of the leopard hinges upon its remarkable capacity to swiftly assess its surroundings and adapt to the harshest of challenges. In the astonishing theater of nature, the ecological relationships continue to unfold in harmonious rhythm, weaving a vibrant tapestry across the wetland landscape. The leopard steers clear of the mire, maintaining agility with a moderate body weight perfectly suited for those decisive leaps. Unlike the lion, the leopard approaches its prey with silent stealth from behind, skillfully using the underbrush and terrain to conceal its footsteps. A decisive leap onto the prey's neck and nape is enough to seal its fate. As the scent of blood is swept away by the flowing water, the leopard drags its prey into the embrace of a sturdy tree trunk, safeguarding its meal from the scavengers that lurk nearby. The breeding season of the leopard coincides with periods of elevated humidity, creating an ideal environment for nurturing its young. After mating, the female leopard seeks a secluded sanctuary to give birth, beginning her cub's journey into the wild. At 4 months old, these young predators embark on their first lessons in the art of hunting. The leopard leads a solitary existence, neither sharing its territory nor its prey, marking its domain with urine, scat, and claw marks etched into the bark of trees. During the rainy season, they carve marks into the bark and emit deep, resonant roars to assert their presence. Although their numbers have dwindled due to poaching and conflicts with humans, the leopard endures with remarkable resilience within the Liuwa Plain National Park. Rarely glimpsed by human eyes, the leopard here stands as a vivid testament to the sheer power and exquisite grace of the nocturnal predator. On the vast Liuwa Plain, nearly 45,000 wildebeest gather, forming Africa's second-largest migration. This journey is not merely a quest for sustenance, but a delicate dance of adaptation and balance among countless species, with the leopard as the silent predator. The ancestral instinct of the topi antelope is like an invisible summons. They sense the changing season even before the first raindrops fall. They catch the scent of dampness carried on the wind, hear the distant rumble of thunder, and feel the subtle shift beneath each claw. Unhurried yet purposeful, the antelope understands that this migration is a battle for survival, not a aimless wandering. This migration is an annual cycle etched into the land, the grasses, and the streams across countless generations. The herd stretches for approximately 250 kilometers, traversing the Liuwa Plains, a realm fraught with peril rivaling even the Serengeti migration, where predators lie in constant ambush. Herds of antelope occasionally fragment into smaller groups, seeking safe corridors only to reunite upon the drier stretches of land. Without a designated leader, the herd relies on constant vigilance and swift reactions to signals of danger. When threatened, the herd forms a protective circle around the young, the adults facing outward, resembling a small whirlwind sweeping across the plains. Liuwa is not merely a sanctuary. It is a land of rebirth, where antelopes give birth following the rains. After 8.5 months of gestation, the offspring are born as the grasses begin to wither, a perfect moment when the environment reveals the presence of lurking predators. Just minutes after birth, the newborn stands firm and embarks on a perilous journey of survival, forever bound to the rhythm of migration. The topi is not merely a seeker of life, but also a tireless gardener of the grasslands. They graze upon the short grasses, enabling the taller species to flourish, thereby enriching the tapestry of the ecosystem. Constant movement rejuvenates the soil, circulates vital nutrients, and sustains the rich tapestry of biodiversity across the plains. Even in death, life does not cease. It transforms into sustenance for hyenas, vultures, and the very soil itself. All combine to form the cycle of survival, a testament to the enduring harmony between species and their environment. Beneath the vast Liuwa sky, every movement of the herd transcends mere instinct, becoming a profound lesson in the spirit of unity. Life can only endure through connection, sharing, and the collective overcoming of adversity. In the wild, strength arises not from solitude, but from the unwavering trust within the community. Nature teaches us that to endure, humanity must also learn to listen, yield, and coexist, just as a herd of antelope navigates through mud and tempest. The spotted hyena, with fossil records dating back to the Pliocene epoch, stands as one of the most enduring predators to have ever evolved across the African savannah. They do not merely scavenge. Over 70% of their sustenance is derived from direct hunts, boasting a remarkable success rate of 67%. The powerful jaws of the spotted hyena exert a biting force reaching 758 newtons per square centimeter, enabling it to crush the bones and horns of its prey, thereby recycling vital nutrients back into the ecosystem. The spotted hyena plays a pivotal role in the nutrient cycle, sustaining the delicate natural balance of the savannah. Their hunting tactics are remarkably versatile, capable of solitary pursuit, small group coordination, or uniting into large packs, employing the strategic method known as surge and encircle. In Liwa, the spotted hyena population is estimated to number between 200 and 300 individuals, predominantly inhabiting the seasonally flooded wetlands. Between 200 and 300 individuals primarily inhabiting the seasonally flooded wetlands. Unlike antelopes or zebras, the spotted hyena does not undertake long migrations, but instead maintains a broad home range, a testament to its remarkable adaptability and masterful foraging strategies. The close-knit bonds and sharp tactics enable spotted hyenas to survive and emerge as formidable hunting warriors. The rainy season marks the period when spotted hyenas hunt with unparalleled efficiency as herds of herbivores congregate within the parched enclaves. Spotted hyenas dwell within intricate societies comprising over 80 individuals governed by a strict hierarchy in which females hold unequivocal dominance. Not only strength, but also lineage determines rank, maintaining order and stability within the community. The spotted hyena possesses a complex communication system comprising more than 11 distinct vocalizations, ranging from its characteristic laughter to sharp screams and low whines, enabling them to coordinate their hunting with remarkable efficiency. Their intelligence and adaptability empower them to overcome challenges from vast grasslands to open woodlands and semi-arid regions. The adaptability of the spotted hyena stands as a vivid testament to its profound capacity for environmental resilience. In Liwa, they endure through profound understanding of their environment and an unbreakable bond within their community, weaving a vivid and haunting tapestry in the wild world. Nature is no stranger to harsh challenges. Zambia has endured its most severe drought in over 2 decades, prolonged by the relentless grip of El Niño, which has drained water sources and precipitated a dire scarcity of food. The government was compelled to declare a national disaster with 84 out of 116 districts affected, including the Western Province and Liwa National Park, a vital nature reserve. The local communities, deeply intertwined with the mission of wildlife conservation, confront a myriad of formidable challenges. Although precise data on wildlife mortality rates remain elusive, the detrimental impact on ecosystems is unmistakably profound. In response to this situation, the Liwanaka Community Resource Council, together with 10 community action groups, initiated a relief program amounting to $250,000. The program supplies food to nearly 1,500 households across 10 communities, including the Liuwa region, embodying the resilience and unity of the people. Now, after enduring hardships, Liuwa is undergoing a remarkable resurgence. The reintroduction of the wild water buffalo serves not only to restore ecological balance, but also to kindle hope for the sustainable coexistence of nature and humanity. The silent footsteps of the wild buffalo across the verdant meadow stand as a testament to nature's fierce vitality and remarkable adaptability. Lions and African wild dogs have also made a remarkable recovery, with over 20 lions now firmly established within the region. The majestic migration of over 40,000 topi antelopes sustains the delicate ecological balance and draws in rare and exquisite bird species. Thanks to modern technologies such as camera traps and GPS, combined with the dedication of local teams, conservation efforts have made remarkable strides. Environmental education programs and livelihood improvements empower indigenous communities to harmonize with the wild landscape. The enduring collaboration between humanity and nature has breathed vibrant new life into the Leia grasslands. Yet the challenge endures as climate change threatens to disrupt migration routes forged over millennia, silencing the roar of the lion and stilling the wings of the grey heron. Every action taken today is not merely a choice, but a sacred responsibility. Reducing our ecological footprint, engaging in conservation efforts, and raising awareness about biodiversity are the crucial first steps in safeguarding Liwa Plains and its myriad ecosystems. If you have ever ventured to Liwa, witnessed the legendary wild journeys, or taken part in the Coca Festival, your stories become a powerful wellspring of inspiration, driving the conservation and protection of rare wildlife for generations yet to come. Across the vast African savannah, the leopard Panthera pardus stands as one of the most formidable big cats. This is a land of extremes where survival is an unrelenting battle, and herds of animals ebb and flow in harmony with the rhythms of the natural world. From the dense forests of the Pliocene epoch, Africa gradually transformed into a parched savanna, a crucible where fierce struggles for survival were born. Today, the African savannah stretches across more than 13 million square kilometers, a vast stage where tales of life and death unfold with relentless rhythm each day. Antelopes, zebras, lions, and leopards weave together intricate relationships, composing a vivid tapestry of untamed wilderness. The leopard, a solitary predator, is a master of the art of camouflage. Not the king of the savannah, yet it moves as a silent phantom. Each hunt of the leopard unfolds like a gripping drama, a seamless fusion of cunning strategy and the raw, unyielding instinct of a predator. Each pursuit, every concealment, and every struggle in the fierce battle for survival stands as a testament to adaptation and unyielding will. The leopard lives a solitary existence, relying on instinct and innate survival skills to defend a vast territory ranging from 18 to 130 square kilometers. Each leopard marks its territory with claw scratches on trees, scent markings, and low growls to warn off intruders. At merely 2 months old, leopard cubs begin to hone their hunting skills, engaging in playful antics that teach them the strategies which one day will ensure their survival. They observe from the tree trunk, testing their ambush skills, gradually refining their movements to become consummate hunters. The mother encourages this play not merely to get her offspring moving, but to teach them how to immobilize their prey, a fundamental skill in the art of hunting. Each leap, every swipe of the claw is a vital lesson in survival, honing muscles and sharpening reflexes. Each lesson learned in these fierce encounters determines their fate in the wild. They hone their skills of camouflage and balance, mastering the art of keen observation and calculating distances with absolute precision. This is the life of the leopard. Patient, intelligent, and resilient, its survival honed through the relentless passage of time. In the natural world, it is not merely strength that ensures survival, but also intelligence, patience, and a composed resilience in the face of failure. The young leopards swiftly come to understand that survival hinges upon unwavering perseverance and an indomitable spirit that refuses to yield. The savannah is not merely an expansive stretch of land, it is a rigorous natural training ground where young cheetahs transform their vulnerabilities into formidable strengths. Climbing trees is not merely a means to evade predators. It is a remarkable survival skill unique to the leopard, distinguishing it from other big cats. With razor-sharp claws and unparalleled agility, the leopard effortlessly ascends the tree, its muscles taut with every exertion of survival. From the very first days, the young leopard cubs begin their training in the art of climbing, mastering balance, and the precise control of every step, fully aware that a single misstep could mean the difference between life and death. But the leopard is not only a master climber, It has also honed the art of concealment, blending seamlessly into the wild tapestry of nature. A coat of golden fur, adorned with dark spots, allows them to blend seamlessly with the interplay of sunlight and shadow, remaining silent and motionless as they observe the world below. Surviving the dry season on the savannah is an unrelenting battle where every creature must struggle fiercely to claim the right to live. When the waters dwindle, every living creature turns toward the remaining lifelines, and the leopard cat must adapt to endure in this unforgiving world. In times of water scarcity, the conflict between predator and prey intensifies a realm where only the swiftest and most cunning can prevail. The hyena, wielding its formidable jaws, reigns supreme over the last dwindling waterholes, while the leopard confronts this relentless adversary, each misstep a perilous gamble with death. The savannah does not belong to the strongest, but to those who adapt and overcome every challenge. The leopard stands as a vivid testament to this indomitable spirit. The leopard survives through its intelligence and remarkable adaptability, rather than relying solely on brute strength. They choose to avoid direct confrontation, instead seeking out water sources seldom disturbed by others. Sometimes enduring the pangs of thirst is a worthy sacrifice to preserve both energy and safety. When young leopards learn to hunt, they begin with smaller prey, such as the dusty mole rat, acquainting themselves with the intricate strategies of the chase. This enables them to refine their skills and lay a solid foundation for more challenging hunts to come. Each leap, each swipe of the claw is a lesson in patience and mastery on the relentless journey of survival. When confronted with small, agile prey, the leopard employs a sophisticated strategy. It blocks all escape routes and waits patiently for the perfect moment to strike. This stands as a testament to the ceaselessly evolving hunting intellect of the leopard, a masterpiece of nature amidst the savannah. Every triumph is not merely a meal, but a testament to the enduring power of perseverance and the relentless pursuit of mastery through each trial faced in the wilderness. Like the young leopard cub, life demands that we cultivate patience, overcoming even the smallest trials to lay a steadfast foundation for grand ambitions. The instinct to survive transcends mere physical necessity. It is a profound lesson in resilience and the relentless will to rise that defines every living being. In the intricate silence of the savannah, where each morning brings a promise of competition and every sunset serves as a call for vigilance, one unique trait that sets lions apart from other big cats is their communal way of life. Lion prides, which can range from 10 to 40 individuals, form a truly unique society, one where cooperation and family bonds are valued just as highly as sheer strength. The core of the pride is usually made up of females, lionesses, closely bonded by blood relationships such as sisters, mothers, and daughters. They form a strong alliance, maintain unity, and help the pride survive for many years. Hunting, defending their territory, and caring for the young are shared equally, strengthening the bonds within the group and turning it into a living fortress amid the harsh wilderness. Meanwhile, male lions play a vital but highly temporary role. They are usually brothers or close relatives, and the males take on the role of protectors of the territory, patrolling the borders with their physical strength and imposing presence. Their roars echo across the vast plains, reaching distances of up to 5 miles. It's both a declaration of ownership and an unmistakable warning to any challengers this territory already has a ruler. However, the dominance of each male is never permanent. The grasslands are constantly changing, marked by the rise of younger generations. New challengers full of strength and ambition are always ready to overthrow the current leader and assert their place in this ever-evolving struggle for survival. This creates a dynamic and intense dance that both draws on the stability within the community and expresses the fierce struggle for power, turning the story of lions into a vivid, wild legend at the heart of Africa. The relentless power constantly challenges the status quo, making life on the prairie dramatic and ever-changing. Young male lion coalitions, driven by hunger and ambition, boldly venture into the territories of other prides, seeking to carve out their place on the tangled map of power that stretches across these vast grasslands. When these groups come into contact, conflict is inevitable. Fierce battles erupted amid swirling dust and sweltering heat, lasting anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. This is not just a war for territory, but also a struggle for survival, to prove the overwhelming power of the new ruler. When new leaders take power, their first actions are often ruthless but practical. They kill the young lion cubs that are still weak and completely dependent on the lionesses. This action, known as infanticide, the killing of young offspring, may seem cruel from a human perspective, but in the natural world it is a strategy for maintaining biological balance. It helps the female lions quickly return to estrus, allowing the new males to leave their genetic mark on the group. This harsh cycle is not only the law of the grasslands, but also a way to preserve the strength, adaptability, and survival instinct of the species. Only the strongest and most resilient individuals are able to pass on their genes, maintaining vitality and the ability to survive in harsh environments where only those who adapt can endure. In the midst of the quiet struggle for that legacy, the lion's mating ritual emerges as an essential and indispensable part of the process. Unlike many other species, lions mate with astonishing frequency and intensity, sometimes up to 50 times a day continuously for several days. This isn't simply to ensure the ability to conceive, but also to maximize the chances of success in an area where the mortality rate of lion cubs is always high. During this period, the male becomes a shadow, closely following the female and staying alert to any unwanted approaches. The low rumbling growls, the protective advances, and even the sudden clashes with other rivals all point to a tense, yet fiercely determined era for the survival of the bloodline. The offspring are not passive. Instead, they actively participate in this process, accepting the presence of the dominant male and engaging in the extended mating cycle, not only for the purpose of conception, but also to strengthen social bonds within the group. Every encounter, every touch, every interaction is a silent code marking agreement and affirming the new leadership position. It is in this very sequence of moments that life and power are so closely intertwined that they cannot be separated. When that fierce period comes to an end, the pregnant lioness faces her next challenge, protecting and nurturing the next generation destined to inherit the grassland kingdom. Natural instincts guide pregnant lionesses to quietly leave the pride and seek out safe areas such as places with dense vegetation or small natural shelters where they can stay out of sight from both predators and other lions. In these quiet places, the offspring prepare for the journey of giving birth and raising their young, a challenging and perilous journey in the wild. It was a time of constant vigilance when new life awaited its birth amid the relentless cycle of nature and survival. After about 3.5 months of pregnancy, the lioness gives birth to a litter of lion cubs, usually between 1 and 4 tiny, fragile babies, who are completely dependent on their mother. In their first days of life, their eyes are still tightly shut and their legs aren't yet strong enough to move around. Their immature and fragile bodies leave them almost helpless in the face of countless dangers on the vast grasslands. At this crucial stage, the lioness is not only a mother, but also the sole warrior protecting her cubs. That resilient mother persistently nourishes her young with nutrient-rich milk, always remaining highly alert and ready to swiftly lead her offspring to safety whenever danger approaches. This is not just a struggle for survival, but also the beginning of family bonding, the essential foundation for a lion's life in the wild. As they grow day by day, the lion cubs begin to explore the world around them. At around 8 weeks old, they reach a crucial milestone, joining the herd. This is a true test in lion society. The cubs can only be accepted when they are recognized by the adult members, especially the dominant males. Over time, these social bonds begin to form gradually, making the young birds an integral part of the complex communal life of the bearded vulture. The lionesses work together to create an incredible system of collective care. They turn the pride into a giant nursery where the cubs are nurtured, protected, and taught not only by their own mothers, but also by other members of the care group. Sharing the responsibilities of caring for and feeding the young not only significantly improves their survival rates, but also strengthens the close bonds among the females in the group, a remarkably intelligent and effective survival strategy. But a lion's life isn't just about warm relationships. When males reach the age of 2 to 3 years old, they are required to leave their family group, a strict but essential rite of passage in the life cycle of this species. Separated from the protection of their mother and sisters, the young males begin a perilous journey across the desert, searching for food, shelter, and the chance to form their own alliances. This wandering phase is the greatest challenge in a lion's life, facing hunger, thirst enemies, and fierce confrontations with other male lions, fiercely defending their territory, showing no mercy to intruders. In such harsh conditions, many young males choose to band together, forming small alliances to increase their chances of survival. Thanks to this unity, they are able to hunt together, defend themselves, and face the challenges of harsh nature. This is not just a story about survival, but also about loyalty, the strength of camaraderie, and the subtle art of adaptation that wild creatures pass down to one another day after day in the endless cycle of life. The life of a lion is a powerful anthem of rising above challenges, affirming that even in the harshest environments, family bonds and cooperation remain the greatest strengths. They teach us that maturity is not just about overcoming dangers, but also about learning how to connect, share, and protect the core values of our community. Every scar on their bodies and every resounding roar tells a story of unwavering determination and an unyielding will to live, serving as a testament to the indomitable spirit of all living beings. And it is through these stories of survival and camaraderie that we come to appreciate the extraordinary beauty of nature, a place where everything finds its meaning and place in the eternal flow of life. What impresses you the most about the social structure of lion prides, and are there any lessons we can learn from the way they live and cooperate? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the Nature Moment nature-loving community in the discussion. When young lions reach the strength and experience they need, they begin searching for a place to establish their own pride, marking the start of a cycle of rivalry and power that has determined the fate of generations of lion kings across the vast savannah. This arduous and challenging journey not only hones physical strength, but also sharpens the mind and fortitude, establishing the true rulers of this vast land. Each young lion who survives the trials of wandering leaves behind the marks of fierce battles and hard-earned lessons of survival on the savannah, ready to challenge the reigning kings. And who knows, may one day write his own history under the blazing sun and eternal winds of Africa. As the golden light of dawn begins to break over the grasslands, the lion's hunting instincts are awakened more powerfully than ever. Unlike solitary hunters that rely on speed like cheetahs, lions choose teamwork as their main weapon when hunting prey. It's this seamless cooperation that allows them to take down prey that are much larger and more dangerous than anything they could handle alone. The preparation begins with selecting the target. The sharp eyes of the lionesses carefully watch each herd of wildebeest, zebra, or buffalo, picking out the weakest individuals, whether it's a calf, an elderly animal, or one that's injured. This decision is not only intended to minimize risks, but also to maximize the effectiveness of the meal. Next, the group of hunters quietly moved into position, skillfully forming an arc to surround the herd of grazing animals. Every step is carefully calculated. The females move quietly among the tall bushes, hiding their golden bodies and avoiding any sounds that might alert predators. During this preparation phase, communication among the members takes place subtly through glances, a shake of the head or body language that is almost imperceptible. Patience is the key factor. They can wait for hours until the perfect moment to strike. As soon as the signal was given, chaos immediately erupted. Some of the young burst out from their hiding places, causing panic and throwing the prey's ranks into disarray. Meanwhile, others lay in wait along the escape routes, suddenly attacking the panicked animals. This seamless coordination is like a fierce storm, leaving prey confused and unsure which way to run, making them easy targets for the lion's lightning-fast leaps and overwhelming strength. In this silent battle, the daughters are the brilliant architects who lead the way to a resounding victory. However, when faced with large and dangerous prey, such as adult buffalo, the males will step in. With their superior strength and weight, they are the decisive force in taking down these powerful creatures, increasing the chances of a hearty feast for the whole pack. After a dramatic conquest, a new chapter in the lion's whirlwind of survival begins, a wild feast under the vast African sky. This is not only a time for the lions to regain their strength, but also an opportunity to strengthen the bonds within the pride, creating a unique identity and tradition for each generation of lions on this blazing desert. In the harsh and unforgiving wilderness of the African savannah lion, society is organized according to a strict hierarchy where each individual has a clear role and responsibility. Adult males, regarded as the protectors of the territory, are always the first to access the prey after each hunt. They prioritize eating the most nutrient-rich parts, such as the liver and heart, which provide short-term energy to help them maintain their strength and fend off opportunistic predators like hyenas and jackals. Each meal is not just about refueling, it also marks power and dominance within the group structure, making their position unshakable in the circle of survival. Next, it was the turn of the females, the true warriors of the hunt, to approach the dining table. Although they are the ones who lead the hunt in order to maintain their stamina and health for future hunts, they must know how to be patient and wait. In particular, the nutrition of a female lion is not only essential for her own needs, but also crucial for raising her growing cubs, helping them develop strong and healthy. This is clear evidence of the silent sacrifices and the special role that lionesses hold within their community. Finally, the little lion cubs timidly approached the remaining food. From a young age, they learned the importance of patience and respect for hierarchy, two essential survival skills in this harsh environment. Their gnawing on bones and making use of every bit of leftover meat not only helps keep their teeth and gums strong, but also hones their chewing skills. This is the first step in learning how to tap into valuable resources in a diverse yet challenging natural environment. This cycle of hunting, eating, and learning not only builds the physical strength and skills of each member of the pride, but also preserves the ancient traditions of the kings of the savannah. Through each generation, from ancestors to descendants, this ritual serves as an invisible bond, ensuring the lion's enduring dominance at the top of the food chain, despite the harsh and unpredictable changes of the wild. Amid the ebb and flow of prosperity and hardship on the savannah, communication among lions plays a vital role no less crucial than their physical strength or hunting skills. The majestic roar echoing across the grasslands at sunset is not only the signature sound of the lion, but also a powerful declaration of territorial ownership. Cutting through the dense vegetation, the roar can carry for miles, signaling the presence of the entire pride and clearly marking boundaries to prevent rivals from encroaching. When night falls, or just before dawn, the powerful roars of the males often echo like a natural symphony, blending with the deep calls of the females and even the cries of the cubs. This is not simply a display of strength, but also a clear reminder to the entire ecosystem that this land already has its rulers, the true kings. However, not all forms of communication are that loud or intense. Gentle physical gestures like a lion's caress or licking aren't just signs of affection. They're also ways lions strengthen social bonds, reinforce alliances, and assert their status within the pride. Each gentle touch is a silent pact, embodying a deep commitment to protection and loyalty among the members. Moreover, facial expressions and body movements convey even more subtle messages, helping to maintain order and mutual understanding within this complex and challenging community. It is the subtle combination of powerful roars and gentle gestures that creates unity and strength, enabling lions to survive and thrive in the harsh, untamed wilderness. The subtle interactions in the world of lions aren't just about powerful roars, they're also found in the smallest details of their body language. A gently lifted or softly wagging tail can indicate calmness and openness, while a tense body, lowered ears, and narrowed eyes signal alertness or even aggression. For lions, understanding these subtle signals not only helps them avoid conflict, but also maintains harmony within the pride, a crucial factor for survival in such a harsh environment. Not only in social interactions, these signals are also key elements in the lion's hunting strategy. When preparing for an ambush, movements are kept to an absolute minimum. A slight turn of the head, a lingering glance, or the silent tension in the body all serve as signals to coordinate actions effectively. This ability to work almost silently, using only body signals, allows the entire pack to operate like a sharp and fearsome fighting machine, making it nearly impossible for prey to escape their pursuit. However, life on the grasslands isn't just a battle between prey and predator. It's also a constant struggle to fend off opportunistic hunters like hyenas, ever-present rivals waiting to steal what others have earned. Large packs of hyenas can intimidate even the strongest members of the herd. This is when the role of the male lions becomes extremely important. Ferocious, roaring displays of strength and direct confrontations are used to protect the pack's hard-earned prey. Although lionesses are skilled hunters, the responsibility of maintaining the pride's dominance against external threats usually falls on the male lions. This intense struggle not only affects the pride of lions, but also has a profound impact on the surrounding ecosystem. The leftover meat bones and scraps from a lion's prey are far from wasted. They become a valuable food source for countless other species such as jackals, vultures, and a wide variety of small insects. This cycle of consumption and decomposition returns nutrients to the soil, maintaining the delicate balance of the African grasslands. That's why every roar, every gesture, every shared or defended meal is not just about the survival of an individual, but also about carrying on the tradition and strength of the entire pride of lions. Hidden deep within the vast grasslands, the true strength of the lion comes not only from its powerful muscles or sharp claws, but also from the complex and subtle network of relationships among its members. It is precisely these connections that serve as the relentless driving force, maintaining their power and dominance from one generation to the next. As the sunset paints the grasslands red, covering everything in fiery hues and mysterious shadows, the lion's thunderous roar at the end of the day resounds like a majestic proclamation asserting its supreme dominance over this ancient land. The lives of these rulers are not just lessons in raw power, but also a saga of strategy, flawless coordination, and the strong bonds that unite the group. Lions continue to leave their legendary mark across the vast plains of Africa, and we, fortunate enough to witness these moments through film, should cherish every rare moment of this magnificent journey. Thank you for joining us on this adventure through the enchanting Lion Kingdom. If these scenes moved you, please hit like and share to spread the beauty of the wild to even more people. Don't forget to subscribe to the Nature Moment channel and turn on notifications today so you'll be the first to discover our latest documentaries as soon as they're released. Remember, on the vast prairie, the story never ends. It continues to be written with every steady step, every thunderous roar, and every brilliant sunrise on the endless horizon. Life in the wild is an endless epic of survival where nature's miracles never cease to amaze us. If this journey has touched your heart, leave a heart emoji Atia in the comments below. Join us in exploring the endless beauty of our planet and become a part of the journey to protect nature today. Can you imagine a place that people only dare to look at from afar, where hardly anyone has the courage to set foot? On the land of the Lozi people, bolts of lightning strike straight down onto the warm earth, shrouded in a mystical layer of mist. The most spectacular migration in Africa is happening right now, but very few people have the chance to witness it firsthand. Tens of thousands of blue wildebeests are moving forward, traveling as far as 155 miles, leaving behind the sun-scorched arid land where they've spent the past 6 months. This is the final migration, a flight from the exhaustion and depletion of the land. The herds of antelope and zebras pick up speed not just to reach the promise of fresh green grass, but also to escape the packs of hyenas, hot on their heels, ferocious and ruthless predators that show no mercy. Let's embark on this challenging and demanding journey together. But first, let us know where you're watching from in the comments below. Connecting with you is truly wonderful. And now we invite you to embark on the final migration, a journey across Africa's forgotten wilderness. The sweltering heat spread everywhere, and the scorching sunlight made the air feel suffocating, as if it were about to catch fire. More than 20 years ago, the Liuwa Plain was almost lifeless due to rampant poaching by humans. The herds of blue wildebeest, which once numbered as many as 60,000, have now dropped to less than half that number. The Cape buffalo population has declined sharply, with fewer than 50 individuals remaining. The pride of lions was on the brink of extinction, with only Lady Liuwa left to wander alone in silence. But thanks to bold and persistent conservation efforts, nature here has begun to recover in a remarkable way. During the dry season, when the temperature swings more than 54 degrees Fahrenheit between day and night, a few scattered herds of antelope cautiously graze around the scarce remaining water holes. Lone lions move quietly, their eyes shining with intense focus, ready to hunt in the thick grass where every breeze carries a sense of stillness and tension. Accompanying them were herds of plains zebras and about 700 red lechwe antelopes. The migration of the antelopes attracts about 350 spotted hyenas, dominant predators that relentlessly follow in their wake. African wild dogs move silently, communicating only through glances and synchronized footsteps before spreading out to surround the weaker animals that have fallen behind. During this spectacular migration, the Liuwa Plain transforms into a survival maze with no clear way out, where staying alive becomes the top priority. With an area of over 270 square miles, the Liuwa Plain is an immense open expanse unlike anything you've ever seen. There are no majestic mountains, no dense forests, just endless grasslands stretching out as flat and calm as a sheet of paper, where the horizon seamlessly blends earth and sky without a single obstruction. Clashes and life-or-death races are unfolding quietly, each footstep pounding the ground with a fierce will to survive and overcome the harshest challenges of nature. In that wild landscape, the migration is not just a journey in search of life, but also a symbol of resilience, a testament to the revival of nature in the vast heart of Africa. Liuwa, a simple name that embodies an entire world of untouched nature, means plain in the Lozi language. No words can fully capture the beauty and significance of this place like its name does. Since 2003, the Liuwa Reserve has been managed by African Parks in partnership with the Zambian government and the Lozi community under modern scientific oversight and protection. Liuwa has become a vibrant living laboratory for community-based conservation projects where nature lovers can come to immerse themselves in the wilderness in its most pristine state. The origin of this land can be traced back to ancient alluvial deposits left by the old rivers of the Zambezi system. Every rainy season, the water rises and then recedes, leaving behind fertile land and temporary lakes known as floodpans. These nameless, short-lived bodies of water play a vital role in the ecological rhythms of the region. The recurring floods combined with the flat terrain have shaped Liuwa into a seasonal wetland, a place where life must constantly move, adapt, and patiently wait for opportunities to survive. The climate in Liuwa is strongly influenced by the tropical monsoon near the equator, with the rainy season lasting from November to April and an average annual rainfall of about 38 inches. Thunderstorms often bring strong winds of up to over 40 miles per hour, but they rarely cause significant damage to the landscape. In contrast, the harsh dry season sees daytime temperatures soar above 95 degrees Fahrenheit, while at night they can drop sharply to below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, resulting in extreme temperature fluctuations. Even so, Liuwa endures with remarkable vitality, a living ecological tapestry where challenges and resilience are deeply intertwined. More than 50 species of mammals have made Liuwa their home, and the skies above are home to over 357 species of birds. Waterbirds are especially dominant during the peak flood season when the plains transform into vast wetlands. In contrast, when the dry season arrives, it becomes a fight for survival. The land cracks open, dry winds sweep away withered vegetation, and Liuwa transforms into its harshest landscape, a battlefield where scavengers and other wildlife struggle to survive. The dry season in Liuwa arrives as an uncompromising warning. The puddles have dried up, the plains are scorching under the blazing sun, and all life is forced to gather around the few remaining sources of water. With temperature differences reaching nearly 54 degrees Fahrenheit between day and night, this is the toughest challenge for every living creature here. When water becomes scarce, the distribution patterns of species begin to change. Animal populations gather closer together, ecological interactions become more intense, and the balance of the ecosystem becomes more fragile than ever. Under the blazing sunlight, the green meadows gradually turn into a grayish green of drought, a vivid portrait of nature's resilience in the endless cycle of life. As the seasons change, herds of wildebeest awaken and prepare for their arduous journey across the vast plains. Their journey isn't a fixed straight line, but rather a complex seasonal cycle, one not drawn on paper, but etched deeply into their instincts and collective memory. Each year, as the rains subside and the sky clears, the parched fields in the north and northeast of the park stretch out before your eyes. The herds of wildebeest leave these dry lands and move toward the Mushangashi floodplains, where patches of green grass and rare pools of water still remain. As food becomes increasingly scarce, they are forced to adapt to a new diet. Normally, wildebeests prefer short grasses during the dry season, but now they have to nibble on low-growing, less nutritious plants and even withered leaves. This isn't the ideal choice, but it's a matter of survival in this harsh struggle to stay alive. The antelope herd has become increasingly cautious, reducing their daytime activity to conserve energy. Instead, they gather near puddles in the early morning and late afternoon, the rare cool moments that help them survive. The image of the wildebeest is not only a symbol of survival, but also tells the story of its remarkable ability to endure and overcome harsh natural conditions. With their large build and broad muscular chest, they are born to endure long journeys. Their fur, which ranges from silvery gray to brown, helps them blend into the grasslands while also reflecting the harsh sunlight. The tail, which resembles that of a horse along with the long mane, is not only a distinguishing feature, but also serves as a means of communication within the herd. The wildebeest has a complex communication system that helps maintain order in its constantly changing environment. The deep, resonant call of the male can carry for up to 1.2 miles, serving as an important means of warning and communication. In addition to sound, they also communicate information through scent glands on their feet, combined with traces of urine and feces to mark territory and strengthen social bonds within the herd. Wildebeests move not only in search of food, but also because their survival depends heavily on staying united and sticking close together. They live in large groups, forming a rapid response network in which each individual observes, reacts, and coordinates movement based on signals from those around them. Scientists call this phenomenon swarm intelligence, a natural mechanism that helps antelopes cope with danger and overcome challenges as a sharp, perfectly coordinated unit. Amidst the sweltering, dusty days, the sight of a herd of wildebeest moving across the cracked grasslands has become a powerful symbol of resilience and perseverance. A Accompanying them on this journey are iconic creatures of the grasslands, plains, zebras, the most common zebra species found on the African savannas. Their presence not only adds to the region's biodiversity, but also creates a vibrant picture of survival in the wild grassland ecosystem. On the vast plains of Africa, where endless grasslands stretch from Ethiopia to Namibia and South Africa, zebras have become an iconic symbol of the sun-drenched, windswept savanna. Their most distinctive feature is the black and white stripes on their bodies, with each individual displaying a unique pattern, much like an unrepeatable fingerprint. These stripes not only captivate countless people, but have also been thoroughly studied by scientists who hypothesize that they may help regulate body temperature by transferring heat between the light and dark areas. At the same time, the stripes make it harder for blood-sucking insects to spot their prey due to the blurred black and white pattern. On the Zambian plains, zebra groups known as harms typically consist of a dominant male, several females, and their offspring forming a small, stable community that reflects the species' distinctive social structure across the African grasslands. During the harsh, dry season, these herds of zebras are constantly on the move, traveling hundreds of miles in search of water and the last patches of fresh green grass. Recent studies have found that some herds of zebras travel as far as 680 miles each year, passing through many critical stopover points, such as underground water sources or temporary floodplains created by early season rains, a journey that is both perilous and vital for their survival. When confronted by a predator, zebras rely not only on their exceptional speed, but also on their remarkable collective defense tactics. As soon as one animal senses danger and runs away, the herd instinct immediately prompts the other members to react in the same way, creating a domino effect, a strategy that increases their chances of escaping from deadly predators. With their powerful legs, they can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, outrunning even the most intense pursuit. When cornered, a powerful double kick from its hind legs is not only a decisive weapon that can injure its enemy, but also the last glimmer of hope to escape the lion's sharp teeth, especially a fatal bite to the neck. However, the ecological balance between predators and prey was once severely disrupted. By the end of the 20th century, lions had almost completely disappeared from the Zambian savanna, leaving silent gaps in the ecosystem. When only the lone lioness named Lady Leia remained standing in the vast grasslands, she became a silent symbol of the irreplaceable losses suffered by this ecosystem. But from that solitary figure, a new generation of lions began to return, restoring identity and vitality to the grasslands that had long been neglected. Among those lions, there was one named Bon Jovi, whose thick mane resembled that of the legendary rock singer John Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi rose valiantly like a young king, reclaiming an abandoned land, reigniting the triumphant hunting anthem that echoed through the tall grass. Although Bon Jovi was later relocated to Kafue National Park to ensure the safety of the community, his story continues to inspire hope for the revival of nature and the vibrant, unending cycle of life on the African savannah. Every step Bon Jovi takes reminds us of the strength and resilience of nature, always finding a way to revive itself, no matter how many ups and downs it goes through. The impressive return of lions to this land has not only drawn attention, but also revived a vibrant tale of wilderness. Lions, with their unique social structure, live in groups called prides, which typically consist of 1 or 2 adult males, several related females, and their offspring. From vast grasslands to arid forests, life in the wild is an intense battle of speed, intelligence, and strength. The return of the lions not only revives a balanced ecosystem, but also reminds us of the power and subtlety of nature in this land. From a place once devoid of roaring sounds, the echoes of revival now resound. This is how nature teaches us about resilience and hope. The lion is not only a symbol of strength, but also a testament to the ability to overcome despair in an ecosystem that is gradually coming back to life. If you're also captivated by the majestic beauty of lions, leave the number 1 in the comments so Nature Moment knows you're joining us on this incredible journey. And don't forget to hit like to support us in continuing to share touching stories from the wild. The dry season arrives, and as visibility improves, the swift movements and sharp reflexes of the tsessebi antelope help it evade countless dangerous attacks. Mainly inhabiting vast grasslands, sparsely wooded savannas and seasonal wetlands, the tsessebi is widely distributed from Angola to Zambia, Botswana, and Namibia. On these prairie fields, they are one of the most important native antelope species, playing an essential role in maintaining ecological balance. When the dry months cause ponds and lakes to gradually dry up, they move to areas that still have lush green vegetation, often in low-lying places near marshes or in spots where grass is starting to grow back after seasonal fires. Short-term migrations, which occur in cycles based on the seasons and available resources, help them adapt effectively without having to leave their primary habitat. Socially tsessebi antelopes live in small herds of 6 to 20 individuals, usually led by a dominant male. During mating season, territorial defense behavior becomes especially intense. The The males choose elevated spots such as anthills to observe and protect the group of females, while also establishing separate mating territories and fiercely defending them against other rivals. This is also the time when brief but intense clashes with horns take place. Outside of the breeding season, herds often merge into larger groups or join blue wildebeest herds to enhance collective defense. Their diet mainly consists of fresh, tender grasses, but when these become scarce during the dry season, they switch to other types of plants with lower nutritional value and will even eat dry grass when there are no other options available. The movement and grazing behavior of these animals not only helps redistribute organic matter through their droppings, but also creates open spaces for new seedlings to grow. The tsessebe antelope is not only a herbivore but also an important prey for several skilled predators. One of the few predators that can match their incredible speed is the cheetah. On the cracked earth, the slender paw prints of a leopard are pressed into the fine dust, a rare sign of one of the most solitary hunters on the Lea Plains grasslands. Faced with drought and increasingly fierce competition, the life of a cheetah is a thrilling journey of survival, where speed combined with sophisticated tactics creates a true art of hunting at its finest. The cheetah is known as the fastest land animal in the world. They can reach speeds of up to 65 miles per hour in just a few seconds, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds faster than many modern sports cars. The body structure of the jaguar reflects an exceptionally sophisticated evolution. Its long, flexible spine acts like a spring, allowing it to extend its stride. This is a vivid testament to nature's remarkable adaptability, where biological excellence has been refined over thousands of years to create warriors that have become symbols of speed and precision on the vast grasslands. And in the struggle for survival, these rivals not only compete for food, but also help maintain ecological balance, ensuring that open ecosystems remain stable and continue to thrive. Every stride of the cheetah embodies a flawless transformation crafted by nature. Its slender legs function like precise levers, boosting the power of every burst of speed. In particular, the claws can partially retract, much like the spikes on a sprinter's shoes, providing excellent grip when cornering or accelerating. However, their incredible strength and speed are a double-edged sword. Each hunt usually lasts less than a minute and rarely covers more than 1,000 feet, because when they run at such high speeds, their body temperature rises rapidly, forcing cheetahs to rest for a long time to recover their energy. They are usually most active in the early morning and late afternoon, taking advantage of the cooler hours to hunt while avoiding larger predators such as lions and spotted hyenas. Unlike many other carnivores, cheetahs almost never eat carrion and very rarely steal prey from others. They rely entirely on their sophisticated hunting skills for survival, as even a single missed pounce could mean starvation. In the world of big cats, cheetahs have a very unique and distinctive social structure. Females usually live alone and only stay with their offspring until the young are old enough to be independent. Meanwhile, the males usually form small groups, typically 2 or 3 brothers, known as coalitions. This structure not only gives them collective strength to defend and protect their territory, but also increases their chances of encountering females during the mating season. Even more mysteriously, cheetahs cannot roar like lions or leopards because they lack the 2-part laryngeal structure needed to produce those deep, resonant sounds. Instead, they communicate with soft purrs, high-pitched chirps, or short hisses, strange yet gentle sounds that reflect their ghostly silent presence in the wild. As of 2024, it is estimated that there are only about 18 adult cheetahs remaining in the Liuwa Plains savannah. A modest number, but one that is extremely valuable for the survival of the species. Worldwide, the population of adult cheetahs in the wild has dropped to about 6,500 individuals, mainly concentrated in Namibia, Botswana, and a few reserves in eastern and southern Africa. Efforts at Liuwa to connect this reserve with surrounding ecosystems, such as the region in eastern Angola, are opening up new hopes. These initiatives help expand ecological corridors and enable individuals from isolated populations to interbreed, preserving valuable genetic diversity. Conserving cheetahs is not just about maintaining their population numbers. It's also about preserving genetic integrity, a key factor that determines their ability to adapt and withstand diseases and climate change in the future. If you love cheetahs, leave a comment or any emoji to let Nature Moment know that you're still following along with the wild. And don't forget to hit like to help spread this inspiring message. In contrast to cheetahs, African wild dogs are renowned as one of the most socially organized carnivores in the wild. Each individual of this species bears its own unique patterns like a vibrant palette, while also demonstrating a strong sense of unity and a clear division of roles within the group. The unique coat of the African wild dog resembles a vibrant oil painting with patches of black light, yellow, brown, and white intricately interwoven. Each of these patterns is not only a unique personal trait, but also serves as a visual map, helping them identify one another and maintain unity within the herd while hunting across vast open plains. Their large, rounded ears not only allow them to pick up distant movements with incredible sensitivity, but also help regulate their body temperature, a major advantage in the harsh heat of the Liuwa Plains, where the blazing sun beats down relentlessly. The social structure of African wild dogs is highly organized, centered around an alpha pair, the strongest and only breeding couple in the pack. The whole group works together to care for the young and support one another, creating a close-knit and constantly supportive community system. It is this cooperation that has made African wild dogs one of the most effective hunting groups in Africa, with a success rate of 70 to 90%. The hunt unfolds like a meticulously orchestrated battle, with each animal taking on a distinct role: the pursuer, the flanker, and the one who blocks the prey's escape route. As the target begins to tire, after several minutes of relentless pursuit, each member of the pack gradually closes in, blocking every escape route and skillfully distracting the prey, making it nearly impossible for the victim to get away. Even the most agile prey can't escape the hunting tactics of African wild dogs, especially when the chase takes place across open landscapes like the Liuwa Plain. However, relationships within the pack are not limited to just hunting. Sharing food and caring for individuals who are weak, elderly, or injured is the clearest evidence of the affection and unconditional support among members. That is the solid foundation that creates a resilient social system where survival depends not only on individual strength, but also on the unity and self-sacrifice among each member of the group. The African wild dog had once completely disappeared from this area due to hunting and habitat loss, seemingly becoming nothing more than a ghost from the past. But in 2022, with support from African national parks and the Predator Conservation Program in Zambia, a group of 11 individuals was reintroduced into the wild. The reintegration process has exceeded expectations, as the pack quickly established a new territory suited to local prey and successfully reproduced, marking a significant milestone in efforts to restore a species that had once been wiped out from this area. Their growing presence is a wonderful gift from nature to those who cherish and protect the pristine wilderness of the Liuwa Plains. In the still dry season sky, a predator silently observes from hundreds of feet above. That creature possesses an unparalleled majesty while exuding an air of aloofness. It is the martial eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom, soaring across the African sky. The image of the eagle is not only a testament to the fierce vitality of life in the wild, but also serves as a reminder of the inseparable connection among species, where each creature is both independent and intertwined in the relentless cycle of survival in nature. Under the vast, clear blue sky of the dry season, the martial eagle's wings spanning more than 8 feet glide effortlessly, never in a hurry. It seems that the vast expanse is simply a familiar backdrop for its hunting trips. The martial eagle is the largest eagle in Africa, with a body length of up to 38 inches and a weight of up to 14 pounds. Its massive body not only gives it tremendous strength, but its claws can crush a human arm bone in an instant. However, what truly sets this bird of prey apart is its exceptionally sharp eyesight. On clear, dry season days, the martial eagle can spot its prey from as far as 3.7 miles away a distance. That's almost impossible for any other predator in this vast ecosystem. When the right moment comes, it dives at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, its powerful legs striking down from the sky like two sharp spears. The struggle to survive during the dry season is not just a test of strength and speed, but also a challenge of endurance on the parched plains of the Liwa savannah. When the antelope herds migrate in search of water, the martial eagle is forced to expand its hunting territory. It can fly dozens of miles each day to hunt for prey, while always keeping a safe distance from human activity, a presence that is becoming increasingly dominant in this vast habitat. Although it sits at the top of the food chain, the martial eagle is still at risk of extinction. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature's 2024 update, this species is currently classified as endangered. The causes are not only due to habitat loss from expanding agriculture, but also collisions with high-voltage power lines, poisoning from eating the carcasses of contaminated animals, and even being mistakenly shot because they are seen as a threat to livestock. With their slow reproductive rate and need for vast territories, even a small change in the environment can have serious consequences for the survival of the martial eagle. When the martial eagle finishes its powerful dive, leaving a heavy, quiet stillness over the grasslands beneath the vast sky, the arrival of the white-backed vulture ushers in a new phase, silent yet no less important. While the scorching sunlight turns the Liwa plains into a sea of golden dust, the slow spirals of vultures reveal a different rhythm of life, deeply connected to their role as the biological guardians of the entire ecosystem. Their shadows against the sky serve as a reminder of the endless cycle of survival, the delicate balance between life and death in this harsh wilderness. The white-backed vulture was once one of the largest and most widespread vulture species in Africa, with a body length ranging from 31 to 39 inches, a wingspan of about 6.4 to 7.4 feet, and a weight of up to 6 pounds. They are considered the true gatekeepers of the sky, playing an irreplaceable role in the wild ecosystem. The most distinctive feature of the white-backed vulture is its pure white feathers on its back, which are easily noticeable when it spreads its wings. Its featherless head and neck allow it to reach deep into animal carcasses without getting infected, making it highly effective in its role as nature's cleanup crew. Their extraordinary eyesight allows them to spot carcasses from great distances, making these vultures the silent hunters of the arid grasslands. Especially during the dry season, when many herbivores such as roan antelopes and plain zebras face thirst and exhaustion, white-backed vultures stand out for their vital and irreplaceable role. They often gather in large flocks, sometimes numbering in the hundreds, and are capable of cleaning the carcass of a medium-sized animal in less than an hour. In addition, their powerful digestive system can destroy infected tissues and harmful bacteria without any harm to themselves, helping to prevent the spread of disease within wild populations. There was a time when the white-backed vulture population reached about 270,000, but by 2024, that number had plummeted by more than 80% in just 50 years. This has placed the species on the IUCN Red List as critically endangered. The main reason for this sharp decline is poisoning, which often occurs when they consume carcasses contaminated with pesticides, veterinary drugs such as diclofenac, or are deliberately poisoned to eliminate lions. In arid regions like the Lea grasslands, where life and death compete for every breath, the white-backed vulture is more than just a scavenger. They are nature's final filter, keeping the environment clean, maintaining a balanced ecosystem, and ensuring the continuous cycle of life. Although many people often associate vultures with a gloomy, frightening image, do you think that the most misunderstood creatures might actually be the most important ones? Share your thoughts in the comments below. When the rains return, bringing vibrant life to the parched land, the Liwa Plains welcome a dark cavalry thundering across the grasslands. Each heavy step of the Cape buffalo sinks deep into the soft, damp earth, carrying with it the breath of a vast ecosystem shaped by the power of the herd and millions of years of evolutionary memory. This is the Cape buffalo, a vivid symbol of resilience and incredible vitality in the wild. The Cape buffalo, also known as the African buffalo, is the largest wild bovine species still found on the African continent. They are often referred to as the Black Death because of their unpredictable temperament and fierce, formidable fighting abilities. An adult male can weigh between 1,920 and 1,985 pounds and stand up to 5.6 feet tall at the shoulder, making them one of the most robust forest animals. The distinctive feature that makes the Cape buffalo unique is its curved horns, which form a solid bone shield called a boss. This protective armor guards the head during battles and also serves as a sharp weapon when facing off against predators like lions or hyenas. Even though the offspring are smaller, they still have a sturdy build suitable for protecting the herd. When the rainy season begins, instead of migrating like many other animal species, Cape buffalo do not leave the Liwa area. Instead, they move laterally within this region. From the higher lowlands, they make short-term moves to lower hills where fresh grass has just begun to grow after the rain. Their ability to adapt to swampy, moist soil environments allows them to maintain a plentiful food supply without having to undertake long migratory journeys. This movement is guided by experienced individuals who use their memory to determine the safest direction, with the greatest potential for finding food. An exceptionally keen sense of smell is the secret weapon for finding water sources and detecting danger from a distance. The latest ecological studies show that Cape buffalo can detect the scent of lions from more than 1.2 miles away, allowing them to proactively change direction when predators are nearby. Although their eyesight and hearing aren't particularly sharp, their exceptional sense of smell, strong group memory, and collective awareness keep them on high alert when predators are most active. The social structure of Cape buffalo is built on unity and seamless cooperation. Each herd can range from several dozen to more than 300 individuals, led by experienced and knowledgeable members. When faced with danger, they don't scatter, but instead gather together to form a solid defensive wall. Large males usually line up at the front, shielding the females and young on the inside. There have been numerous accounts of coordinated counterattacks by Cape buffalo that ended with the death of a lion, a powerful testament to the strength of collective action and the instinct to protect one another passed down through generations. During the rainy season, Cape buffalo are like living lawnmowers across the landscape. Each adult consumes about 33 pounds of hay per day, which is equivalent to 2.2% of its body weight, a sufficient amount of food to maintain their massive size. This activity not only helps control the height of vegetation, but also expands access to food sources for many ground-dwelling bird species and other small animals. As a result, it contributes to maintaining ecological balance while promoting biodiversity within the larger natural ecosystem. This is truly a prime example of the mutually supportive relationships between species in the wild. On lush green meadows, nature creates a vibrant symphony, where small yet remarkably sophisticated animals quietly play their part in maintaining ecological balance. The gentle footsteps of small herbivores not only cause no harm, but also help soften the soil, creating favorable conditions for young grass to regenerate and stimulating microbial activity in the soil, especially during the rainy season. Amidst that setting, standing out with its graceful appearance, is a small antelope with gently curved horns, the red lechwe. It's their long, narrow feet that allow them to glide effortlessly over the soft mud as if they were born to belong to this wetland. What's remarkable are the black markings on their front legs, which look as if they were painted by the hand of nature itself. These markings help individuals recognize one another across the vast flooded fields and through the misty haze where the sounds of frogs and toads blend seamlessly with the rhythms of the natural world. In the Liuwa region, where water is not only a source of life, but also the driving force behind every biological rhythm, the population of red lechwes is estimated at around 700 individuals year-round, according to the latest 2024 report from African Parks. Unlike aggressive antelopes or plain zebras, the red lechwe does not migrate over long distances. Instead, it mainly shifts its location in response to changes in water levels and the quality of aquatic vegetation. When the water recedes, it leaves behind fresh grasslands along the riverbank, and the red antelopes will quickly move in to enjoy the new source of food. On the other hand, when the water level rises and floods the grasslands, they gradually retreat to shallower areas only about knee-deep and sometimes join migrating herds of hartebeest, taking the opportunity to search for greener ristades, pastures. The body of the red lechwe is perfectly designed for a semi-aquatic lifestyle. An adult male can reach up to 4 feet tall and weigh about 265 pounds, while the female is slightly smaller. Their fur is coated with a natural oil that makes it waterproof, keeping them warm when they have to immerse themselves in the cold waters of the flooded fields. Not only that, water also serves as an effective living shield. When chased by a predator, the whole herd will quickly rush into deeper water, using their swimming skills and speed to throw off the pursuer, causing them to stumble, lose momentum, or give up. The strength of the red antelope doesn't lie in pure agility, but rather in its remarkable ability to adapt to its surroundings. They know how to move skillfully with the current, choose the right type of grass to eat, avoid dangerous deep waters, and live peacefully with other species like zebras and wildebeests without directly competing for food sources. Thanks to this, the red antelope has become an important link in the wetland ecosystem, helping to maintain biodiversity and ecological balance throughout the entire ecosystem. It can be said that the presence of the red antelope not only enriches the natural landscape here, but also serves as a testament to the wonders of nature in utilizing biological traits to adapt and thrive, thereby preserving life for generations to come. Controlling the biomass of aquatic plants, creating safe corridors for birds to forage, and serving as a potential food source for native predators, these are the indispensable roles played by the small inhabitants of aquatic ecosystems. With their slender bodies, they have become a familiar target for the silent predator of the night, the leopard. It's not the thunderous roar or incredible speed that maintains the leopard's dominance, but rather its silence, patience, and absolute precision. A solitary predator in the vast, boundless world of endless waters. According to the latest 2024 data from African wildlife reserves, the number of leopards recorded in the Liuwa area remains very low, with most of them found in higher ground and along waterways where the trees are not completely submerged. Although there are only a few dozen individuals left, they are still capable of maintaining their ecological role as apex predators, even during the rainy season, when most herbivores have to retreat to shallower waters to avoid flooding. The rainy season in Liuwa not only brings new opportunities, but also presents significant challenges. As the water spreads across the prairie, herds of wild horses, zebras and red deer take turns moving to the new grasslands emerging from the wetlands. But it's that very change that makes the terrain so unpredictable and full of surprises. With the leopard, every step now has to be carefully calculated. Which path is safe? Which patch of mud can slow down a leap? And will that leap determine the survival of the predator or the prey? Unlike lions, which often struggle in humid environments, leopards move with exceptional agility thanks to their moderate body weight, ranging from 88 to 154 pounds, depending on gender and their ability to distribute pressure evenly across all four legs. They don't need to engage in a long chase. The leopard adopts a different strategy. It approaches from behind or from the side, taking advantage of bushes, elevated ground, small mounds, or even the sound of rain to conceal its footsteps. A single leap, with all its force concentrated on the neck and nape, is usually all it takes to bring down its prey. During the rainy season, when the scent of blood is easily washed away by the rain, the ability to drag prey up into the trees becomes extremely important. Hiding prey high up in the branches not only helps protect the meal from scavengers, but also minimizes the smell, preventing it from attracting birds of prey or other predators that could become deadly competitors. The rainy season also marks the beginning of a time when life flourishes and new growth emerges. Although leopards do not follow a fixed breeding schedule, high humidity and an abundance of small prey create ideal conditions for mother leopards to care for their cubs. After mating, the female will seek out safe and secluded places to give birth, ensuring that the next generation has the opportunity to grow up in a world where water and earth are intimately intertwined. In the wild, a safe haven for the queen of the jungle isn't always a spacious den. Sometimes it's just a hollow tree, a patch of tall grass, or a deserted mound, places where she can peacefully give birth and care for her cubs in quiet solitude. Each time they give birth, naturally only 1 to 3 cubs are born, and during the first few weeks, these baby leopards remain safely tucked away in their shelter, staying far from any outside danger. The journey of learning how to hunt begins when they are about 4 months old, marking the official start of their independent lives. Unlike many other big cats, leopards seem to prefer living completely alone. They do not form groups, nor do they share their territory or food with others of their kind. Each individual marks its own territory with urine, feces, and sharp claw marks on dry tree trunks, creating clear signals that define the boundaries. When the rainy season arrives and the scent marks on the ground are washed away by the rain, leopards switch to marking their territory on tree bark, accompanied by deep rumbling roars, a powerful declaration of their presence and dominance in the area. Despite facing many challenges, the leopard is still classified as a vulnerable species as of 2025 due to conflicts with humans, illegal hunting, and increasingly severe deforestation. However, in reserves managed by organizations like African parks, especially in areas such as Lusaka, a relatively safe habitat for this unique species has been preserved. Although it rarely appears before people, the presence of the leopard is a silent testament to its resilience and remarkable adaptability. A true lord of the night, quiet, yet full of majesty and composure. Across the vast skies of sub-Saharan Africa, The African fish eagle soars over the territories of more than 35 countries. In Zambia, it is regarded as a national symbol representing freedom, strength, and an indomitable spirit of independence. The image of the pure white eagle soaring over the marshlands, its wings shimmering in the sunlight, has become deeply intertwined with the local culture and ecosystem. As the water level begins to rise, fish swim through the flooded channels, their silvery bodies shimmering and drifting in the light, making the fish eagles more visible than ever. Not forming flocks, eagles usually choose a high tree branch near the riverbank as an ideal lookout spot, carefully watching every small movement in the water. With a wingspan that can reach up to 8 feet and a weight of about 4.5 to 8 pounds, this eagle is light enough to soar effortlessly over marshlands, yet powerful enough to swoop down and catch its prey with split-second precision. The legs of the fish eagle are equipped with tiny hook-like spines that help it grip slippery fish tightly even while flying through the air, ensuring it doesn't lose its catch. Once it has firmly caught its prey, the eagle can carry it for hundreds of yards, demonstrating its remarkable hunting skills and balance in its flooded habitat. This is not just the story of a bird of prey, but also a testament to resilience and continuous learning in the wild. There's no need to stop and rest. The African fish eagle can return to its nest quickly and nimbly after each long hunt. Although fish are their main food source, when fish become scarce or rising water levels make hunting less effective, they will switch to hunting water birds, aquatic turtles, wild ducks, and sometimes even larger prey. The rainy season is not only the ideal time for hunting, but also the breeding season for this bird species. Pairs that have mated for life often return to the same large nest built from dry branches. These nests can be more than 6 feet wide and tower high, firmly attached to a large tree by the riverbank. Each breeding season, the nest is reinforced and expanded, turning into a sturdy fortress, strong enough to withstand the early seasonal wind. The offspring lay between 1 and 3 eggs with an incubation period lasting about 42 to 45 days. The baby birds are carefully cared for in the nest for almost 3 months before they take their first flight. And even after they have reached physical maturity, they continue to learn how to hunt for several more months. Throughout the flood season, each pair of African fish eagles fiercely defends its territory. Every morning, one of the two birds calls out loudly from the nest or a high branch, creating the distinctive sound known as the voice of Africa. That cry echoed across the water rising above the treetops, carrying with it a wild, nostalgic spirit, a sense of majesty and stillness, yet brimming with strength. Although they are known as efficient hunters, African fish eagles do not always hunt alone. When given the chance, they will steal food from other birds such as herons or loons, a behavior known as kleptoparasitism. This phenomenon occurs more frequently at the end of the rainy season, when the fish population decreases and other bird species have difficulty hunting because of fast-moving water or widely dispersed fish. In the first breezes of the season, blowing through the reeds and rippling across the water's surface, the silhouette of an eagle with its broad wings soars through the sky, embodying the calm and commanding presence of an ancient master. Hunter no need for any flashy displays. The African fish eagle is not just a bird of prey. It is also a silent symbol of the natural world, operating with precision and freedom. At the Liwa Plains, nearly 45,000 blue wildebeest gather, creating Africa's second-largest migration, surpassed only by the massive herds of the Serengeti Mara. Guided by ancestral instincts, the herd of blue wildebeest senses the changing of the seasons even before the first drops of rain fall, feeling nature's transformation from deep within. When the wind carries moisture, thunder rumbles in the distance, and the ground gently shifts beneath their hooves. The wildebeests never rush, yet they are always right on time. Because for them, this journey isn't just a simple wander, it's a matter of ultimate survival. The migration isn't random. It's an annual cycle that has been passed down through many generations. Every patch of land, each clump of grass, and every puddle is remembered and replayed in the herd's memory. They crossed muddy lands and small streams along the roughly 155-mile journey across the Liwa Plain. Although it's only a quarter as long as the famous Serengeti migration route, the path of the wildebeest here is no less dangerous, with predators constantly lurking nearby. Sometimes the herd splits into smaller groups, weaving through safe corridors. But eventually they gather again on the dry, elevated land at the center of the grassland. Each member plays an important role in the overall safety of the herd. The herd of wildebeests doesn't have a clear leader. Instead, they constantly watch each other to detect danger. When a threat appears, the herd immediately forms a solid circle, placing the young in the center, while the adults face outward to confront the enemy. This creates an image like a small whirlwind sweeping across the flooded area, both visually striking and highly strategic. Liwa is not just a place to stay, it's a space for rejuvenation. At the end of the rainy season, when the grass starts to dry out, the breeding season begins. After about 8.5 months of pregnancy, the females give birth in areas with broader visibility, making it easier to spot predators. Within just a few minutes after birth, the young are able to stand firmly and walk, an essential biological trait for a species that must stay on the move. Wildebeests are not just migratory animals, they also act as diligent gardeners of the savannah. By grazing on short grasses, they create open spaces that allow taller grasses and shrubs to grow elsewhere. Their constant movement helps regenerate the soil, circulate nutrients, and maintain the vast biodiversity of the grasslands. When an individual falls, it's not the end of a life, but the beginning of a whole new series of food chains. The final life of a wildebeest can sustain hyenas, vultures, and even nourish the land. Through the lens of nature, this absolute migration is not simply a matter of instinct. Guided solely by the compass of survival, they journey together for hundreds of miles toward a destination that represents not just life, but also hope and renewal. At the right time, in the right place, year after year, that's the magical beauty of the natural cycle, like a gentle whisper from nature itself, quiet yet steadfast, guiding life in a universe that is constantly in motion. In the land of Riyadh during the flood season, nothing happens by chance. And for the blue wildebeest, each rainy season marks the beginning of a new chapter in their survival story. A story shaped not only by nature itself, but also by the complex relationships between predators and companions. At the same time, the number of zebra herds usually surges as groups from the edge of the nature park move toward the heart of the savannah in search of fresh, lush green grass. The 2024 report from African Parks states that thousands of zebras fill the Riyadh region, gathering in large mixed herds with blue wildebeests and many other grazing species. Unlike the wildebeest's strategy of enduring hardship, zebras rely more on their strong social structure and sharp observational skills to survive. Plains zebras are medium-sized compared to the 3 zebra species. They have a well-proportioned body, a short but strong neck, upright ears, and long legs ending in a single central hoof, which allows them to move quickly and easily even in flooded terrain. Their weight typically ranges from 485 to 660 pounds, with a height at the shoulder from 3.9 to 4.7 feet. When food is plentiful and the plains expand, many small groups often gather to form larger herds, taking advantage of the safety in numbers and creating a powerful migratory force. The bonds within each group are maintained through caring behaviors, close physical contact, and distinctive communication signals, such as braying, the loud resonant call unique to zebras, as well as subtle movements of the ears and tail. This is also an important time in the reproductive cycle. The females usually give birth at the end of the rainy season after a pregnancy lasting about 12 to 13 months. Although the environment is still damp, the abundant grasslands and improved visibility after the water recedes help the foals adapt to life more quickly and reduce the risk of sudden attacks from predators. In just a few minutes, foals are able to stand up and trot alongside their mothers, a vital survival skill for their constantly migrating lifestyle. When danger arises, the males step up to protect the group either by shielding them during movement or by distracting predators to give the herd enough time to escape safely. With a history of evolution spanning millions of years, wildebeests and zebras have become icons of the African savannah. Fossil evidence shows that the ancestors of the spotted hyena lived on the savannah millions of years ago, revealing a complex ecosystem where each species not only fought for survival, but also cooperated to maintain the balance of diverse life in this land. This is the astonishing beauty of nature, where every detail, from the sound of birdsong and the stretch of fresh grass to the hoofbeats of zebras, blends together to create a vibrant and poetic symphony on the legendary land of Riyadh. The Pliocene epoch saw the emergence and rapid development of the spotted hyena Crocuta crocuta, making it one of the most evolutionarily resilient predators in Africa. Contrary to the common belief that hyenas are merely scavengers, the latest research in 2025 has shown that over 70% of their food comes from prey they hunt themselves. Studies on modern ecological behavior, such as a 2024 field survey conducted by African Parks at Riyadh National Park, have also shown that striped hyenas have a hunting success rate of up to 67%, surpassing even top predators like lions. The striped hyena's exceptional physical strength comes from its extremely powerful jaws, which have an average bite force of about 100 pounds per square inch. This unique tooth structure allows them to crush large bones, animal horns, and even claws with incredible ease. The ability to digest almost an entire carcass, including the calcium in bones, makes hyenas an essential link in the nutrient recycling cycle of the ecosystem. That's not all. Their hunting tactics are incredibly diverse, and adaptable hyenas can hunt alone in pairs or in small groups of 4 to 6 individuals, depending on the conditions and the type of prey. In special situations such as breeding season or large-scale herd migrations of wildebeest or zebras, they can form coordinated hunting groups of up to several dozen individuals. These groups work together to approach and scatter the herd, then isolate vulnerable prey like young animals or injured individuals to make them easier to take down. A prime example of this sophisticated cooperation is the encircle and approach behavior, which is frequently observed in the Riyadh area during January and February, when hunting conditions are at their most favorable of the year. Currently, the striped hyena population in the Riyadh Plains is estimated to range from 200 to 300 individuals, primarily concentrated in the highlands surrounding the seasonal wetlands. Unlike antelopes or zebras, which typically undertake long migrations, hyenas do not travel long distances. Instead, they usually maintain a home range of about 200 to 400 square miles, depending on the season and prey density. During the rainy season, when many grasslands are flooded and herds of grazers gather in limited areas of dry, elevated land, hyenas take full advantage of this opportunity to increase their hunting efficiency. The social structure of the striped hyena is also extremely complex and unique. A pack of hyenas can have as many as 80 individuals, with a strict hierarchy in place and absolute dominance held by the females. Hierarchy within the pack is determined not only by strength, but also by lineage. The offspring of high-ranking females will inherit a similar status. This very system helps maintain internal order, especially in an environment where cooperation is not just an advantage, but a necessity for survival. Communication within the pack, especially through vocalizations, gestures, and scents, also plays a vital role, helping to coordinate close and effective cooperation during hunting and territorial defense activities. The striped hyena is not only a symbol of strength and adaptability, but also a vivid testament to the evolution of carnivorous species on the African continent. They continually overcome natural challenges, from their sharp hunting abilities to their sophisticated social structures, allowing them to adapt and thrive in a highly competitive and ever-changing ecosystem. It is their diversity in tactics and social structure that has enabled them to survive for millions of years and remain a key player in maintaining the ecological balance across the vast wilderness of Africa today. In the radiant beauty of the rainy season, puddles come alive, adorned with the pure white silhouettes of great egret's birds, with elegant marble-like bodies rising gracefully from the shimmering water. Their pure white fur glows with an angelic radiance, while their long, slender black legs give them an elegant grace, making them seem like sacred messengers wandering through the wild, flooded lands. From above the sight of birds gliding leisurely, their necks gracefully curved into an shape, their wings spanning nearly 67 inches, like silent sails, drifting across the deep blue sky, leaves an unforgettable impression on anyone who witnesses it. But behind that graceful beauty lies a challenging journey of survival, honed over millions of years of evolution, with sophisticated hunting strategies and an incredible ability to adapt. The great white heron belongs to the Riyadh family and is one of the largest members of this family. Their ancestors underwent a complex evolutionary process, developing hunting skills thanks to their tall, large bodies and long legs suited for wading through muddy waters. At the same time, they acquired the ability to be patient and strike accurately to catch fish, shrimp, and other small aquatic animals. This bird is not only a symbol of pure natural beauty, but also a vivid testament to harmony and ecological balance in the Liya floodplain ecosystem during the rainy season. Each gentle flight over the water and every leisurely step tells a story about the power of nature to nurture life and promote sustainable growth for all living beings. The large eagle species is believed to have appeared during the Miocene epoch more than 10 million years ago. With their increasing size and agile hunting abilities, they quickly expanded their habitat across tropical and subtropical regions around the world. In wetland areas, large eagles find the ideal environment for both hunting and nesting. They usually appear alone or quietly in pairs, gliding gently through shallow waters where small fish, frogs, crustaceans, and aquatic insects thrive in the fast-flowing fresh water. Unlike many predators that are noisy or aggressive, the great eagle chooses absolute silence. Sometimes they stand completely still for several minutes, their eyes focused as they wait for even the slightest movement. At the perfect moment, their spear-like beaks lunge forward at lightning speed in the blink of an eye. It is this patience and absolute precision that have made the great eagle one of the most skilled hunters in the marshlands. In particular, large eagles are highly adaptable and are not restricted to any specific type of terrain. During the dry season, when the water recedes and flooded areas disappear, some individuals migrate to milder climates in southern Africa or along river and lake systems that still have water. Some others choose to stay in areas of wetlands that are flooded year-round, such as permanent swamps or man-made lakes. This ability to move flexibly is the key factor in maintaining stable populations of large eagles across Africa, especially in the vast wetland plains. BirdLife International's 2024 report estimates that the global population of large eagles exceeds 2.2 million individuals, with approximately 180,000 mature birds living in the sub-Saharan region. Belonging to the same crane family, the gray-crowned crane exudes an elegant, regal beauty rather than a quiet, ancient charm. With its vibrant golden crest resembling a crown atop its head, this species of crane has become a national symbol featured on the coat of arms and flag of Uganda. Standing majestically on one leg with its golden crest held high, it is the embodiment of dignity, grace, and the spirit of peace. With a slender, graceful body about 3 feet tall and a wingspan reaching up to 6.5 feet, the gray-headed crane embodies both elegance and hidden strength. Unique among herons, they are able to perch in trees thanks to their long hind toes, a rare evolutionary trait inherited from ancient tree-dwelling ancestors. The main distribution of the gray-crowned crane stretches from eastern and southern Africa across countries such as Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania to Zambia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa, especially in wetland plains. During the rainy season, they take advantage of the vast flooded areas. Shallow puddles formed by heavy rains become ideal gathering spots for birds to forage and breed. The common crane grus, with its extremely flexible and diverse diet, is a living testament to the remarkable adaptability of wildlife. They don't just eat grasses, clover seeds, and tree buds. They also hunt for earthworms, insects, frogs, and even small geckos. Sometimes they sneak into nearby rice fields to forage for extra grains. The subtle combination of plants and small animals in their diet makes these birds versatile workers in the wetland ecosystem, maintaining nutritional balance while regulating populations of insects and other small creatures. However, it's not just their diet that makes this bird unique. When the rains begin to raise the water levels, the Sarus cranes enter their breeding season with an elaborate and artistic courtship ritual. Head bowed, low wings spread, wide body leaping into the air, finishing with a graceful bow. This isn't just a dance to attract a mate, but also a performance that forges an everlasting bond between loyal pairs of birds. Sarus cranes typically form long-term monogamous pairs, sharing the responsibilities of raising their chicks and defending their territory during the breeding season. Outside of this period, they gather in large groups, sometimes reaching up to 150 individuals, forming a vibrant and tightly knit social network. Even more interesting, the seasonal migration of the Sarus crane mainly depends on the availability of water sources. Unlike many other species of cranes that migrate long distances, they move locally, adapting flexibly to the flow and changing water levels in flooded wetlands. This makes birds an important indicator of the overall health of wetland ecosystems. If the water in wetland areas decreases or becomes polluted, the population and concentration of Sarus cranes will quickly fluctuate. Despite their striking beauty and remarkable adaptability in diet and behavior, the population of Sarus cranes is declining at an alarming rate. According to the latest 2024 data from BirdLife International, the total number of mature individuals worldwide is estimated to range from 17,700 to 22,300. And this species is currently classified as Endangered 1, the Tanti for the WOA, by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The main causes of decline are habitat loss due to agricultural land conversion, water pollution, overexploitation of wetlands, as well as illegal hunting and trading for commercial purposes or captivity. However, in the Liuwa Plains, where the natural wetland system remains intact, wattled cranes still have a slim chance to breed and survive. Although the challenges continue to grow, maintaining seasonal flooding and limiting human intervention in the wetlands will be crucial to ensuring that the chorus of the rainy season remains an enduring part of Africa's natural symphony. On the Liuwa savannah during prolonged periods of drought, the negative impacts not only harm the ecosystem but also profoundly affect the local community.